Hello, everybody, and welcome to the return of the FauxShow. My name is Angela.
And my name is Chris.
And as most of you know, the FauxShow is not a real show. It is a social experience because I don't look at you. I look at the chat which I have here on my iPad.
Oh, the chat room? I've got the chat room full screen. On my screen!
Oh, too bad you're
Why, was I being ridiculous?
It's over there on a monitor where we can see ourselves.
I was being ridiculous.
It's again on this monitor right here. It looks way bigger than mine.
Why do we go through all this? I know that. Oh, you're telling them.
But it's in the best lower third on the internet.
Right there, the
Right
best
there.
lower third, specially built for the FauxShow
Yeah,
audience
I'm on
to
it.
contain
Oh, look
their
at that.
awesomeness.
Look at the best lower third over there.
Yeah, that's true, and they've got it all. See right there.
We pet the
And
lower
look,
third.
we've
pet
got
the lower
beverages.
third.
See, my beverage is kind of right here.
Yep. You can see the straw in mine.
Yeah.
Is Ange drinking? Do you see a straw? Yes.
There we go. Nice, nice.
All right. It's also, like this is the lower third, 100% third.
So here we are on a Friday, a new day for the FauxShow. And the FauxShow has returned from a long summer hiatus.
3 months. Now, I'll tell you, after Abby was born, I only took like 3.5, 4 weeks off.
Mm-hmm.
However,
I didn't lock you in the bedroom that time.
at that time, Jeremy was my co-host. So I had this guy to watch over the new baby.
Oh, that's what it was about.
Yeah. Yeah. So this time, I need a little longer because I have 3 kids now.
It's ridiculous.
And he's my co-host.
But we do have a baby monitor, so thanks to a generous Jupiter Broadcasting audience member. So we'll be on monitor. Now, we have structured our entire day just so the baby is napping during this episode.
Yes, yes, yes. There was some activity that I exposed her to.
Yeah, that's true.
So that she would be easy to go down.
Now, since we've been gone for so long, I know you were thinking about doing a Fisher family update. Update on people on what we've been up to over the summer. Can I start? I have a little quick thing to share.
Yes, but I do want to say that there are some new viewers and listeners, and I want to...
Impossible.
I want to kind of just recap what happened before the summer, too.
Oh, okay.
So, do you think what you're about to say
Go ahead. No, I have an update, a personal update. Something happened to me recently.
I happened to you recently. I'm just kidding. What? Okay, go ahead.
Well, no, I mean,
Take it away.
It's not a big deal if you want to, recap.
You're kind of making it a big deal and making it the first thing.
Well, okay, so this morning I was shaving, and if you look, I accidentally...
Oh, my goodness!
Yeah. So the beard is super, super low today, and I almost just shaved it all off. But
Yeah,
see, what happened
is
I had the trimmer, and the head of the trimmer, the little plastic part where you set the...
For those of you that were around for Beer's Tasty, yes, it is that trimmer. Okay, where's your face? There? Okay.
Yeah. So I'm trimming, and the head falls off, the trimmer. And so I'm just, and it goes down to straight blade. I'm like, that was a chunk of hair. Right? So then so then I'm sitting there like, do I shave the whole beard? This morning. Like, do I shave the whole beard off?
It'll grow in fast.
Yeah, so I just trimmed it all the way down.
Yeah.
Does it look okay?
You did trim it really short for that you didn't have a haircut recently.
Well, like 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's halfway through a haircut, so.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, well, so I'd like to start with, Neen knows that trimmer. Oh, that trimmer?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to start with a video that Nogle put together.
Now, don't forget. Okay, there you go.
I know.
So this is a little special video we got here.
Look at me go.
That
trimmer.
So
yeah.
This, hold on.
All right,
hold on.
I'm going to start with a video that Nogle put together.
Now, don't forget. Okay, there you go.
I know.
There you go. This is a little special video. There we go.
Sorry if you heard us double
They
for
did.
a minute.
Yeah,
I know. I'm smart. I'm smart.
Okay, yeah.
I figured it out.
Okay. Hit it.
So, for this week of the FauxShow. Oh my gosh, next week we're going to be in costume.
Oh yeah, Halloween next week.
And I just might do something.
What?
I'll just leave it at that. Okay.
Now, hold on a second.
So,
are you really just going to out this in the whole show? Are you just going to put it out there as part of the show now?
Whatever.
You're taking it from the live stream? This used to only be something we mentioned on the live stream, and now you're just putting it out there for the whole audience?
Okay, so yeah, the Fisher Family Update is normally a live with benefits thing that we do after the show. But today, it's the content. So I'm just going to catch everybody up to speed. That was an episode we did on hemp. As you can see, Chris was eating hemp hearts.
Yeah.
I said, I'm going to do something next week. Well, I did do something, and Noble caught that was an Easter egg. So let's just go to pictures.
Okay.
So
tell me when you're ready to expose, because I don't think I'm comfortable where this is going.
I am ready to expose.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so Halloween was the next week. We dressed up as superheroes, except for Abby. She was a cow.
She was a super cow, Ange.
A super cow. Okay. Yeah, do you hear how that sounds? Did
Yes.
you not realize until I said it?
No.
Okay, so then, I took them out trick-or-treating. Yes, I know I have nice legs.
What? Oh, yeah, you do have nice legs.
I know.
That's good.
Okay,
Are you really showing your ass on the...
No,
okay.
I didn't. Right. There's no ass there. It's the background.
That's true.
So I wore green underwear for that faux show. And then after the faux show...
Are you really going to this level?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. Okay.
So after the faux show, after I changed, then I took this picture that you just saw, which was my profile picture for a long time.
After you changed.
Okay. Yeah. Then I applied for a job and went through like a 6-week hiring process. I got hired. I put my kids in daycare a week early, and this is my scrapbook page.
That's nice.
Kind of cut off.
Only 2 kids in that picture, I noticed.
Yeah. And this was the first 5 days of their daycare experience.
Aw, yeah, daycare, huh? Going to daycare was big.
Yeah,
that was a huge thing.
Yeah, it really was. Yeah. So I put them in a week early so I could get stuff done, like get rid of all my baby stuff.
Yeah,
you know, like finally the last push, all the equipment. It takes up
so much room.
Seriously. So then started my first day at my new job in Seattle, and then it changed.
And then Christmas came.
And then skip ahead to like a week and a half later, right?
Yeah, you decorated a little early.
I decorated the
a week after Halloween is a little
No,
early.
it wasn't a week after Halloween.
Oh, okay.
No, it was a week and a half after I started my job.
Oh, which was November.
Yes. So this was Friday, November 23rd or 4th, whatever it was last year.
Yeah, okay. Let's get specific here.
I was Santa's helper.
What you showing your butt on the show tonight?
I know. It just happens to be that way, okay?
Okay.
So then we're like, we should make some drinks, right?
Yeah.
So I go to the store dressed in my pajamas, which...
Never.
I never do.
Never.
I am not one of those women that you will see on Walmart, the Walmart
But those
people.
are nice pajama pants.
They are. I mean, yeah, I looked decent. But anyway, so we got this. Now...
This is one of the best drinks ever, actually.
Eggnog,
it's very sweet, though.
The eggnog there, it was on its own. The other 3 you mix, and it makes a candy cane drink.
Candy cane alcoholic drink.
And there's no mixer. It's just straight alcohol.
It tastes like
it's all 3.
It tastes like you're drinking a candy cane, though.
So I had like 2 or more of those. And it was good. All right. So the next morning... I was like, this is really bad. And I don't condone this, but I had no idea. Why am I not drunk?
I feel fine.
I mean, why am I not hungover?
Right.
That's why. I meant to pick one up when I picked up the alcohol, and I forgot. Because alcohol was on my mind. And
so for those on the audio, she has an EPT test that shows positive.
Yeah. So now go to our faces for a second.
Okay. Are you... All
right. Back to this picture.
That's what Ange looks like.
That is not faux show hair.
That's post faux show hair.
That is post faux show hair.
Post Superman outfit hair.
And post EPT positive test. Essentially. Okay, so that's
your baby making hair, is what you're saying?
That is my baby making hair.
That's looking pretty good, I got to be honest.
I know, I liked it too. A lot of people commented on it, and I'm like, yeah, you have no idea. After I realized what it was.
So you posted that picture to the internet? You're like, here I am.
Well, I was just like, I made it my profile
just
picture.
Just got laid.
All right, so there's part of the show doc, but this. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
This is how I told my mom. Of course, she was like the first to know.
Big bro, big sis, and you had something in the middle.
And she didn't get it.
Okay.
No, big sis implies that.
Yeah, but people don't notice that kind of stuff.
No, we went over to her house. Okay. And I was hoping she'd notice the shirts, so I had to actually tell her, Mom, read Abby's shirt.
Wow.
And
stretch that out a little bit, and I'll show it.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah. So there's your belly.
I did. So I did. Why is it like that?
Because your face. So think about where the toolbar ends. That's where the picture begins.
Oh,
yeah,
okay, good. Okay, so I did belly pictures each week and blah blah blah, and then we found out that it was a girl, of course, and I got big, but I actually not too big. So go ahead and go off this screen because I need to figure out what was next. Okay. Oh yeah. So then after those weeks, we did a very special faux show.
Oh yeah.
It was a faux shower.
Oh, that was so awesome.
It was incredible.
Yeah. That's where the baby monitor came from.
Yep. So those are all boxes literally stacked behind us. That's not a picture. And that was from the floor up.
Yeah.
It was,
Yeah, it was like serious. Yeah, you could tell. And then there was this massive pile after we were done.
Yeah, that was a dump run on its own, trust me. Dump run for a recycle. But so we got tons of cool stuff. And because my family had decided not to do a shower because
I guess after the third time, it's kind of boring.
No, some rule about how if you're having the same sex as the previous baby,
some bullshit excuse.
You don't get it.
I just leave it on your face for a second.
No!
Hold on, let me just leave it on your face for a second.
No! Okay.
And
so, no!
A bullshit excuse.
So, okay. And then, if you were right in that the last faux show was July 4th, then...
I am right. Yeah.
Arrogant. Okay.
Well, I just changed the lower third before we started. I
had maternity photos taken.
Aww.
So I wanted to show those real quick to show you how big I got. They're actually, the ones that I liked.
That one, you look huge. I'm just going to say.
I know.
Yeah.
I know it.
I mean, your belly looks huge. You don't look huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one, it's kind of hard to tell. That one, the background's a little busy.
I know.
Yeah. Aw, that's Abby.
Yeah.
That's Abby.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Abby being grumpy.
Look how chubby she is.
Yeah, you got, 3 times now, you've just gotten huge. It's crazy.
I know. Well, what's even crazier, I think
it's weird how the body can do that.
What's crazy is that I keep getting smaller.
Oh. I've heard that, yeah.
Okay, so here.
Yeah.
With Dylan, I weighed 209 pounds.
Oh, my God.
I know, right? It's seriously insane. Me over 200 pounds.
I was trying to make you
over
mad.
200 pounds.
Well.
209 pounds. And then with Abby, I was 100.
So put that in perspective. You actually got heavier than me. You weighed more than I do.
Yeah, more than you do now.
Yeah.
And you're like taller than me, even though it doesn't look like it, with how we're sitting. Okay, so then with Abby, I was 192 when I went into labor, and with Bella, I was 185. 7 pounds is a decent difference. And my kids keep getting bigger. So Dylan was 7 pounds 11 ounces, Abby was 8'4", and Bella was 9'6". 9'6".
I attribute that first time you had your midwife said, "Eat whatever you want, Angela," and man, did you run with that?
Oh, shut up! Oh my God! No, I asked her like, "Are you sure this is okay?" She's like, "Yeah, no.
Yeah,
if you can stomach it, you should eat it."
Yeah, you did. Yeah, that's true.
You can eat it.
Yeah.
I mean, anyway.
So what do we got here?
So then this is the final belly pictures that happened after that faux shower, and a picture of Bella when she was born. So she was born on July 25th. I took off the faux show a little earlier than she was born, but I was getting super tired. Her stats were 21.5-inch length, 14.25-inch head, and a 15-inch chest, and 9 pounds 6 ounces. Now, the 15-inch chest, I have a picture of my midwife reacting to that. She said she's never seen a 15-inch chest except for on one baby that weighed 12 pounds.
It sounds like you're talking about trout. I really like yeah, man, I got a 14-inch trout, man. It's the biggest trout I've ever caught.
Oh, my God.
So I got to check in with the chat room. This is a social experience.
It is. Yeah, I know. I've been really bad about that.
Meyer says that I've already
Ike Meyer
says I've already pulled a few husband fouls. Anonymous says that your next baby is going to be 10-plus pounds. So are you ready for that? Are you ready for a 10-plus pound baby?
No way.
Yeah, we're done. We're done.
Okay, so this is the album of Bella's birth, and don't worry, there's nothing, there's no blood, there's nothing disgusting, there's no...
that first one some people are...
This one?
No.
The shower curtain?
No, I'm talking about that one and the next one.
Well,
that, I don't know. All right, we'll see. You know what? If people can't stomach it, they just move forward a minute.
Really, you just made a lot of people not want to see.
No, it's not a big deal.
So first, I had her at home, just like I had Abby at home. I had Dylan at a birth center because I was too scared to have my first at home. Otherwise, I would have had him at home. So, you use a shower curtain to waterproof your bed, which is awesome.
Works quite well.
And cheap. And that probe is not inside me. It's under my belly, checking the heartbeat.
Can you hold on that for a second?
Yeah.
Everyone can see there we have an
LCD. Birth team.
We have an LCD TV in the background with a Roku 3 hooked up to it. It's a really nice setup. That's one of the things I want to take away from that picture.
And that stereo that's on the left there.
Gift from me.
Gift from him, like
17 years ago.
I think it's like 14, but yes, a very long time ago, and it was the very first gift, I think, the very first Christmas gift.
Oh, yeah?
And my parents were so pissed because even with the bass at the lowest amount, they could still hear it at the other end of the house.
I like that. Like that. This kind of tells you, like, God damn, your boyfriend got you a stereo that's too loud.
Yeah, I know. Well, I think my mom was planning to get me a stereo.
Oh, and I got you a way nicer one.
You one-upped her, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I buy nice gifts. I mean, I try to. Well, I want to get a shot of you drinking. Yeah. I mean, why not? Here, I'll get a shot of me drinking now. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Lemonade. All right, moving on.
So this is my birth team. I have on the left there is my doula. She's like a hired person that's been to a lot of births that knows, what things are going on. Yeah, that's the nose
you can see.
And that I had her because I just don't think it's fair to put so much pressure on the husband to relieve pains and stuff when he doesn't know what the hell is happening to me.
Well, and I would say, so the doula is sort of like they provide it's a little bit of an older concept before hospitals were kind of and the doula provides like a service that allows me to sort of just be witness
sleep on the couch downstairs
or hold Abby in my lap if she's scared.
Yeah.
It allows yeah, while you scream upstairs and Dylan sleeps through the whole thing. It allows me to sort of just be part of the process and not be responsible for the process.
Right.
When you're having a home birth, husbands, I'm just going to put that out there, talk your wife into getting a doula. We've done it 3 times now.
Yeah, I had her all 3 times. And she is just literally there to make sure that I'm drinking water, that I'm eating if I can, because, it comes
And she's your advocate.
Yeah. She washed our sheets so that we'd have a change of sheets.
And she, she let me know, like, hey, Abby's awake now. Can you come get her?
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. Yeah.
So it was super helpful. And then I have my midwife and her 2 helpers. So then this is a picture of Bella right after she came out. And there's no blood. It's just amniotic fluid. And she's screaming. And it's a little blurry.
If you put that in a helmet, you could just breathe that underwater. You should have saved that.
Put what in a helmet?
Amniotic fluid.
Oh, my God.
I'm just kidding. It's from a movie.
All right. Well, anyway, and here's another shot. See how my belly's already flat? No, not really. That's an optical illusion. This is my doula holding Bella, and then my midwife weighing her in an old-fashioned style, but it's actually
works.
It's really accurate.
Yeah.
For those of you that are just listening, it's a scale that looks kind of like a long thermometer, and it has cloth attached to it that you put the baby.
You hang the baby basically in it. Yeah. There she is.
And then the newborn test and doing the measurements. And this is the picture where she's like, "Oh my gosh, her chest is 15 inches."
I've never seen a baby's chest this big.
Yeah.
She's gonna have huge boobs.
Yes, that's exactly what she.
Well,
said.
if she follows her mother's.
First. Well, it is why I wanted a daughter.
Oh.
All right.
There she is. Oh, she's so cute.
I know.
Gosh.
And then my mom.
There's Grandma and Grandpa. And there's her brother.
Dylan.
Dylan's like, look what I got. Dylan loves his baby sister. Loves. And so does Abby. They both just really love their baby sister. The dad, on the other hand. No.
So there's the family shot.
What are we? Oh, we're watching Wall-E in the background via the Roku on Plex there in the background. See, this is one of the reasons I had to get the Plex set up, because we needed Angela to have entertainment.
Oh, yeah. No, I totally watched the first season of New Girl.
Yeah.
Highly recommend it.
Those of you who watched the Linux Action Show, what you saw was an episode on Plex. What actually happened is we had a child. You see how that works? Right? So in the background we have a child, and then what I extract from that for last is here's an episode on Plex.
Nice. Yep.
Yeah. I try to feed the content, Ange. Whoa, is that a picture of Miley twerking there?
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
I know, and I don't know who posted it, but I think it,
Did you see her not safe for work pictures on BuzzFeed?
No.
I should pull those up. I'll just pull them up real quick if you just want to see them. All right, what do we got next?
Okay, so now we can, I guess you already covered what you've been doing. So
shaving my beard, yeah.
So let's talk a little bit. Well, okay, so the birth went fine, I should say. There was a slight hang-up, but, I just pushed her out. She came surfing out on her stomach. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, and look at this one.
That's kind of sexy. I don't like that one, but the other one, I like those stockings.
Yeah, she's trying to get everybody's attention.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's trying
for her album,
Yeah, well, she's making a total ton of money off of it. And see, there she is looking in a mirror because she loves herself. There she is smoking a huge cigar.
Soap would hit it.
Yeah.
Wow. What is she thinking?
Well, she's thinking, use it while I got it.
Shoes.
I think she's thinking, use it while I got it, is exactly what she's probably thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, probably shouldn't show that.
I didn't see it, but I'll watch it in the replay here.
And wait for it. It goes down a little bit more.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you see what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Okay.
So anyway.
I'll put that in the chat room.
No,
just stay tuned. All right.
They'll be watching that instead of me.
I'll put it in the chat room at the end of the show.
Okay. Well, I will. No.
Oh, sorry.
We went to the pumpkin patches just recently opened, so I'm kind of jumping ahead. But
well, now it's like she's a part of our family.
I really want to share these pictures.
These were so fun.
Yeah, we went there. It was their first day, and we didn't even have to pay because nobody was there to take our money. But they were open because I called ahead, and so we went there, and nobody was there. I love this picture of Abby.
That's a great picture of Abby.
Yeah. There's Dylan
riding a horse.
Yep. Then we went down the slide.
Yeah, that great. There's me going down the slide, taking a picture as I go down the slide, doing a selfie.
Yep. Now, I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah.
Oh, there's the trampoline.
Yeah, it's actually a pillow.
I wanted to go to this tonight.
Oh, yeah?
But we're doing a faux show.
Way busier.
Well, yeah, and we're doing a faux show.
Like, there's so many field trips. Like, as soon as I posted these, everybody's like, oh, yeah, we're going there tomorrow. Oh, yeah, we're going there
Thursday.
Thursday.
It is a great pumpkin patch farm. It's the best thing about this time of year. And there's Annabella.
Yep, there's
speaking
little
of which.
Bella. Yeah, I need to show some newborn pics of her.
Yeah.
Oh, one of our viewers is currently liking my pictures.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right, well, so here's like the best picture of all of them.
Yeah, that is a good
Family picture.
I mean, you could go back to the one of me, which was really good, but...
Then you wonder, who took this picture? Well, there was one other group of people there, and it was a group of 3. My favorite thing that happened was one of the guys was like, oh, how old's your baby? To Chris. And he said, 4 months. It's apparently been 4 months since July 25th.
You got to illustrate it like, I don't know, man. 4 months? Like,
it kind of was like the lazy.
Like, come on, man. I don't know you. You don't know me.
You don't give a shit about my baby.
You don't give it. I could give you any number, and like, I got to be honest. I'm not a details person, and that tells you, like, even numbers and dates. I just the concept. I know that, but then later, like, I thought about it. I was like, oh, it actually. So what that really is like when you have a baby, and now I can say this because I've had 3 of them.
No, you have not. I have.
Well, yeah, but I've been there. That first week, that's all one day.
Yeah.
Right. It is.
Yeah. Well, no,
and then,
no. The first day is a week.
Yeah.
And then the week after that is one day.
Is one day.
Yeah.
It all just totally runs together because you're not sleeping. Like, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
And then, like, as time goes on, like, you start to kind of catch up and get a semblance. And thankfully, I have these shows. Like, if I didn't have these shows, I probably still wouldn't know what day it was.
Yeah. Right?
So it's like one of those things where, like, somebody says, hey, what day? How old? I'm like, I've done it for all my kids. I'm like, I got the year. She's not a year yet.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. I'm a horrible person, I guess.
Or, like, how far along is she?
Oh, yeah. Ange I'd be like, hey, Ange, how far along were you? Like, I'm 12 weeks. I'm like,
he'd say, how many months are you? Like, I'm weeks?
Weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, so if you're interested in more details about my birth, I will be posting it in a series on Mom Vault, which I just started up last Monday. Or this,
snaps.
A couple days ago. So there it is. I posted the first time at daycare. I went ahead and blogged about putting them in daycare for the first time. The next post that's going to go out is, finding out I was pregnant again.
So that'd be momvault.com?
Yeah, momvault.com. So yeah.
Okay. That's good for parents out there.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. I have so much to cover on there. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay, so what else?
3 kids. Can you believe it? I mean, 3 kids.
It's crazy.
What's thankfully is the way it kind of worked out is both, we waited to a point where Dylan is fully potty trained and is a great communicator.
We didn't plan this.
No, I'm not saying we did.
Yeah.
Dylan is a great communicator, and Abby is learning very, very fast, especially for her age.
She's always been advanced in her.
But thankfully, she's also becoming potty trained now, which is so great. It's so great, yeah.
I took out the changing table in her room.
And she likes it, too. That's one of the great things about Abby. Is she really enjoys, look at the accomplishment of it. But I've wiped a lot of butts in the last 3 months, I'm not going to lie. I mean, and hers was one of them.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, well, so we go from, never changing diapers to wiping butts. I mean, at least I won a little bit.
You know what? The best part of waking up is wiping children's butts. That's how we wake up now. Isn't that how we wake up now? We wake up. We wake up to wiping butts. That's how we wake up.
Yes, we do.
All right,
That's how I woke up this morning. Yes. All right. So here are a couple of pictures in my timeline. Now, just another reminder. We normally do this type of Fisher Family update after the show.
We normally don't put this in the show.
So don't think that we just started up a new show to talk about ourselves, okay?
No, we're just giving you an update on what we've been up to.
And how things unfolded. And, in the other shows, Chris is so stiff. No,
you think so?
No, well, you're a lot more laid back in this. So, in the faux show.
Oh, well.
So you get to know him a little more. I don't know.
To your peril,
anyway,
viewer.
Which way do I go?
Oh, baby.
Newborn toes.
Look at that skin. That's so funny.
Abby pointing to her little sister.
She's so excited too. Do you have? You
I
gotta
like this picture.
by the end. You gotta get some recent pictures of Bella because she's so
I do. Oh
cute
no, I'm
now.
just gonna do this for a couple minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Not quite a hit baby. She was only a couple days old there. Dylan. Oh. For a while there, it was just nothing but pictures. This is Abby helping.
You know what's funny
Bella.
is before Bella was born. So when you have your first child, like you got to think of like the fact that you need a car seat when you leave the hospital or the birth center or whatever. Like, but by the time you've had your third, like, okay, you've got that dialed in. But what I didn't think about was like how the kids would interact with the baby while they're in the back seat and we're driving.
Right.
But they've been pretty good overall. I mean, not perfect, yeah.
Except, yeah.
Except for like sock issues.
All right. Well, so, yeah.
There we are at Blazing
yeah.
Onion.
First family
Outing.
Yeah. All 5 of us.
Yeah.
I love this picture. So I did this on our Fuff Sack. That's F-U-F. That's F as in Frank, U, F as in Frank.
It's a beanbag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was like space foam or something.
Yeah.
And anyway.
How old is she in that one? Like super.
This is August 6th. So she's not even 2 weeks old.
Yeah. But you can already see the skepticism in her face.
Oh, yeah. No, she's got feisty eyes.
Yeah.
Sucking
her thumb already.
Yeah.
There she is. You can start to see how beautiful she is.
So cute. Yeah, that's not exactly beautiful.
Not that one.
But yeah, she went to work with me. I did a little bit of on-call work with my job, but
contract work. Yeah.
That ended today.
Yeah. But there's grandma or there's brother and sister nursing her with their first bottle.
Nursing? Yeah. Well, they're not nursing.
Well, they could.
So fast forward
to present
today.
Oh, look how adorable that is.
Look at that.
Smiley girl. She loves her daddy. She loves smiling for her daddy.
This is Abby, and I'm gonna tell you, this is my signature face, not hers. This is mine, and I don't know how she did it or how I managed to capture it.
Here, try to do it. Try to do it.
Right?
Look the other way. Do it again and look the other way. Now hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Okay, you ready? Wow, look at that. That is really good.
So, wrong way. Okay.
Look at that baby girl.
Big smile from Bella.
Oh, look at that.
And her hair's growing pretty fast,
It
right?
sure is. It sure is. Yeah. So is Abby's.
Yeah. Oh, this is cool. So that pumpkin patch that we went to the other day, I looked at my pictures from last year and combined the 2 years to show the difference. Abby looks much older. Dylan, a little bit. He has a little less baby face, but he still has that hamish grin. You know?
Yeah. You should show your banner picture that you have because that is so ham. It's ridiculous.
Banner? Oh, I showed that already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I was oh yeah. Oh, you know what? Okay. Here's the 2-month thing. Now, in a future faux show, I am going to do an app collage review show.
Oh, of apps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've tried 3 now, but I'm going to try a couple more before we do it. But this is one that I used, and I'll talk about like what I do and what features I like. And
you know what might be cool is if I had enough prep time, like the Friday morning beforehand, we have like the Apple TV my dad got us a couple of years ago for my birthday, and it's just like not even being used. We could hook it up to the HDMI input. It would mean we wouldn't get my screen, but you could show them the actual app. Like you could actually.
My phone?
Well, it's on your phone. It's not on your paddle. Well, yeah, anything.
Okay.
Yeah, that might work.
Sweet.
We'll play with that.
Okay. Well, anyway, so I've been doing these little updates, and she hit 2 months on September 25th. And let's see, I'm going. Oh, okay. So this is the picture I was trying to find.
Kid stack.
Best picture ever. And what's funny, and this will probably be a different show, or actually, I think I'll do it on Mom Vault. But anyway, there is a website dedicated, and I've talked about it before in a previous faux show. It's a site dedicated to people that saw something on Pinterest, tried to do it, and failed miserably. Except that the website says, nailed it, even though they didn't.
That is a total show. We can make a show out of it.
Well, we have done, a little bit of it. But anyway, I'm just going to say I freaking nailed it.
Yeah, that is nailing it.
Like, I really did. I'm going to order this on Canvas.
Yeah. Just don't tell them. That's going to be a gift for family members that might be watching.
You know what? I was just saying it was for me. You're the one that just... Yeah. Okay. But let's see. I wanted to look for Abby, or that's the other thing. I call Dylan Abby and Abby Dylan all the time now, and I didn't think I'd do that. Oh, here we go.
There you go.
This is all 3 kids around the same age.
Making the same face.
With the WTF face.
This is a rough one for the audio listeners.
I know.
They should just be following you on Facebook or Google+.
Yes.
Then they could see this stuff.
Or Twitter, and that shows up in the IRC
What is your
chat
Twitter
room.
handle, Ange?
Twitter.com/Angers, ANGERZ, not Ingers.
Wow, that's actually a pretty good one.
What?
I wouldn't. I'm surprised that wasn't taken.
I
You got it a while ago.
signed up when Twitter occurred.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're a hipster Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just like I am a hipster plurker.
No.
Plurk.com.
I told you about Plurk.
I know. And it was right after I signed up for Twitter.
You're like, Twitter sucks. I'm going to try Plurk.
I don't like Twitter. I don't. Yeah, I was telling him, I don't get this. I can't wrap my brain around it. He's like, here, try this.
Yeah.
That's how I knew C. Davis in the chat room.
Well, and to be fair,
Yar!
Plurk had better uptime than Twitter.
Yeah, they sure did.
Yeah. So somebody in the chat room just asked, is the show over? Is this the Fisher Family Update, the post show?
Mm-hmm.
No, we're just doing that for this episode.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that picture. That's cute. That was at our 6-week check.
Go to the next one. That's the one they're going to like.
Oh, wait.
Because it's a TechSnap 100 shirt.
So, TechSnap 100 t-shirt on Alan's birthday.
Do you have the one where she's inside the shirt?
Yeah, no.
Not handy?
No,
okay.
not handy.
That one's cute.
Nope.
That one's
cute. I went ahead and just stretched out the neck and put her inside my shirt so that we had two heads. Took a picture and sent that to Alan.
Yeah.
I don't think he's watching right now, but
Alan was saying that when he went to the recent BSDCon, he saw I can't remember, he said 3 or 4 people wearing the TechSnap 100 shirt. Now
That's
think about that. It was a limited run edition, and he saw 3 or 4 people wearing it.
Well, how many did we sell? Like what? About 500?
500, I think. And
500.
And it's not the first.
Worldwide,
it's not the first conference he's gone to where he's seen people wearing it.
Yeah,
either.
that's so awesome.
I know.
That is so cool. Like, hey, dude, you're wearing my face on your shirt. Okay, so Abby's hair is long enough to French braid. Yes. This is what I've been waiting for.
You guys, like seriously, when we had a boy, she was like, "Oh, but I don't get to play with his hair."
Yeah. Oh, look at this.
That's you as a baby.
That is me. That's not Abby. That is me.
Now, do you have that comparison shot of you two?
Long time ago.
Okay.
Or, I mean,
right.
I'd have to.
Maybe in a future Fisher Family Update.
And here's the 1 month for Bella. You can see she really look at that skeptical face. She beats out Matt in that. I think.
She's got the skepticism for sure. Yeah.
He says it. She shows it.
Skeptical Abby is skeptical.
Bella. Oh, we have 3 kids.
Yeah, the only
2
one
daughters.
I don't actually get mixed up is Dylan.
I'm just saying, I do, though.
You do? You've called Dylan?
Yeah, Abby.
Oh, I've called him Abby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And I always used to give my mom, because my mom had 2 kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now 3. And I used to give her a hard time because, Chris, Steven, like all the time, like, aw. And actually, we should say congratulations to my brother Steven, who had a baby this morning. Last night. Whoa. Details, people. And she's 7 months old.
Nice. All right, let me see. Let me find the show doc. Oh, yeah, we have.
We've done things, Ange. We've done things.
Yes, we have.
Yeah. And now I got to let people know before you continue, before you get to this, you can contact the Faux Show. You can either send in a comment to the general comments. Ange will often troll that inbox. But we have a Faux Show drop down too, right? Don't we?
Yeah.
We must.
Yeah.
So if you want to send a comment into the Faux Show to get into our mail sack, we have a sack that is specifically crafted, and it has been hand sewn to hold your messages. It is a mail sack.
Yep.
Speaking of which, Ange, should we jump into the sack?
All right, so I went with just a couple more recent emails because, I've gotten tons in 3 months. So the first one is...
from Aviator Continuity.
Aviator Continuity.
What's he got here? Oh, don't forget to unmute number 3.
I wasn't necessarily going to play the audio.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well, okay.
No, whatever you want to do.
Right,
I mean, you're the
right,
boss.
Here I go.
You got the board.
All right, so he has made a Jupiter Broadcasting, the video game.
Let's hit it.
It's September. So we're not going to be able to play the whole thing. But he's making them into episodes.
And it's kind of like a Final Fantasy NES style.
Is it? I don't know.
Or maybe.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, my goodness, child.
It's like Link.
I feel like I need to take you and shelter you in for like 6 months and just show you all the things you need to know about. That's what I feel like here.
Oh, look, it's bigger.
Yeah. We should jump ahead, though, so that way people can see it in action here. So let me jump ahead a little bit, okay? Are you cool with that?
Yeah.
Jupiter World. I should do voiceovers for this. That'd be awesome.
So, in the beginning, there was like this whole backstory about how a viewer showed up randomly out of nowhere at our house. And I'm like, dude, what do you do? You can't just show up.
That's happened, though.
And it reminds me of the real Awesome Sauce, who showed up with his mom.
Which was cool, though. It
was
out.
really cool, and I'm friends with both of them on Facebook now. It's
and if
really
and
neat.
if our plans for 2014 work out, we're gonna have a lot more of that. So
Yes.
I mean, really, that could be a reoccurring theme. Hey, that's me. Is that me?
Yes.
Nice. Am I wearing a suit?
Yeah. So anyway, the backstory is that his studio has been damaged.
Oh, my studio? The
Yeah.
studio has been damaged, and now the video game. Aviator has been working really, really hard on this too.
It's Avatar Continuum.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. So anyway, he plans to release episodes quarterly, and yeah, I don't know who the whole villain is. I haven't been able to watch the whole video
Well,
yet.
we'll link to it in the show notes if folks want to watch it. This is looking so awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
And there's a second link which I will pull up.
Oh, all right. Well, don't forget to mute the thingy.
No, I think it's
Well, then close the other thingy.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah.
So it is the website. There
Oh,
we go.
look at that.
Yeah. So this is where we'll be able to find it. So I'm just gonna double check with him.
That he's okay with publishing it?
Yeah, before
Okay.
I put those links in the show notes.
All right, but if he is cool with
they
it,
should be in
yeah.
the show notes
Yep.
if he's okay with that.
Very good.
Okay.
All right.
So now, the next
Next on the
email
mail sack docket is dun 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 dun.
is from Craig. Nope, this is private.
Oh, really?
Okay, but basically, I'll just yeah.
Abstract.
He says, why is not?
Oh, is this about LinkedIn?
Yes. Why is
Man.
Stupid Broadcasting not on LinkedIn?
I don't know. I just can't
So-
get into LinkedIn. Like, to me,
I can't either.
Yeah, I
like
just-
people keep friending me on it
Yeah.
and verifying my skills.
Hey, I have
like,
a sliver.
Why?
I don't know.
No, I mean, why would they verify my skills? Like the guy that we hired to the handyman, he verified some of my skills this morning.
What kind of skills?
I don't know.
Love
I
making,
know, right?
baby making skills.
Yeah, no.
No, so LinkedIn to me seems like a social network for people looking for jobs. But maybe I've completely misunderstood it. I mean, so we have Facebook,
Right.
we have G+, we have Twitter, we have lots of Reddit. Are we supposed to be on LinkedIn? I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments section.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so then this final mail sack that I'm going to cover today is from the Coleman, and he says, I became one of your Unfiltered supporters a few weeks ago, mainly just to say thanks, Chris, for all the shows you have done on the network. Unfiltered is by far my favorite. For nearly $1 per show, for over an hour's worth of extra content a week is a no-brainer, and glad to pay it. I only wish I did it sooner. I got the Chrome affiliate extension ready and poised for my Christmas shopping, and I especially enjoyed this week's episode with an open mic. I definitely think you should do some more like this.
Good to know.
Just a suggestion. I think you should wait till you do a really good supporter show, not that they aren't all good, and maybe give one away for free 1 week just to show people what they are missing.
I was kind of thinking about, actually I was thinking about releasing this week. So the Unfiltered
okay.
show this week was 1 hour 33.
Uh-huh.
I think the supporter show was almost 3 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's not like we're just screwing around. Like, it's more clips, it's more show, it's more discussion. It's a little looser.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so there's more like free time in there. But yeah, I was thinking about doing the same thing too. So maybe in the future I might release an Unfiltered supporter show, because it's like, it is like getting an entire another show on the network. It is the hidden show of the network.
So I was missing the mic. Sorry about that, guys. And let's see. Yeah.
Anything else?
Actually,
All right.
nope, that's
Well,
it.
thank you, Craig. Good
So-
good input. Good input on that one.
The last thing that we want to cover.
Oh, we got more. The calendar. We should mention we've updated the calendar.
well,
So
I
if you
was
want to
gonna-
find out about live shows, go over to jupiterbroadcasting.com/calendar. And now, some fancy JavaScript is in play. It'll automatically update the calendar to display it in your local time zone. Boom! How about that? I know you guys have been waiting for that. Plus, you can also choose the drop-down and select any time zone you want. So, like, you know, maybe for some reason you want to see what time it's playing in another area, or it maybe auto-detects you incorrectly for some reason because internet magic didn't work. Underneath the calendar now, both on the main page of jupiterbroadcasting.com and on /calendar, you can choose any time zone you want.
I know. Isn't that awesome?
It is, yeah.
So the other thing is our newsletter went out like a week ago.
The Jupiter Signal.
The Jupiter Signal, which you can sign up at bit.ly/Jupiter Signal.
Hey-o.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Go to the screen. All right. So here is just a quick visual overview. The FauxShow announced was returned. What?
Yes. That's how you knew.
The FauxShow returned was announced.
What?
Linux Unplugged is a new show. Well, since the last newsletter, and so is BSD Now. We have a new affiliate, woot.com. We have the audio newsletter as usual. It was, almost 20 minutes long this time?
17, yeah.
17, so that was fun. And there's always little nuggets of extra funness in there.
Yeah, so the newsletter includes an audio companion, so if you... I mean, like, we totally understand, like, a lot of people listen to our shows because they're commuters or, like, they want to be able to do something else and listen to something, so we also make the newsletter available in audio. If you subscribe to the newsletter, you can just download the thing to listen to it.
Yep, that was my idea. It was I can't sleep, I just had a great idea.
It's true. It's true. She came down into my office while I was hard at work late at night.
Yep. All right, bit message. A lot of people have emailed in saying, I can't find the bit message address.
So we laid them all out.
Here's
right
all
there.
3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Ta-da. Local time on calendar.
Oh, we just mentioned that.
Yep. And
there's the comic.
Linux Action Show comic.
Which Albert
called
Westra...
Off the Air.
There's a subreddit for it.
Yep. Albert Westra has been doing that. He also runs our Jupiter Colony community over on G+. And anyway, he's looking for some ideas for the future editions.
Where does it go from here?
Of this comic, yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
So, and then also for those of you that are Chrome browser users, please go in and accept the new permissions, and then there might be a second step to re-enable the affiliate extension.
Yeah,
if
so
that's the way that you support Jupiter Broadcasting.
Our Chrome extension for to automatically flag your shopping session on a lot of the sites, and even more sites than we have linked at the bottom of our website. We changed the way that handles URLs, which requires a reauthorization on your part, and so you have to click your hamburger menu, which
Hamburger menu.
That's the literal term. So
okay.
Here it is, right here, the hamburger menu right there on the right hand side. You can't quite see it in this shot, but it's on the far right. It's the 3 lines. They call that. See, it's the bread and the meat in the middle.
Yeah.
That's the hamburger menu.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so the reason, just so that you understand why it requires new permissions, is because we made it so that our affiliate extensions read the URL before putting our tag on it. That way, if you're already supporting something like your local school or another podcast, it doesn't override their tag with ours. So it's kind of like a good
netizen.
Faith netizen.
We're being a good netizen.
We're being a good netizen by not overriding other affiliates.
Yeah.
So, but it requires it to be read, and that's kind of creepy, you know. So it requires new permission.
However, if you ever get spooked by it, all the source code's up on GitHub.
Yep. So
we have lots of eyes looking at that.
Which, speaking of, how did I miss that?
What did you miss?
I missed it. It's right here. Jupiter Colony.
Oh, yeah. The new JupiterColony.com.
Rakai, we finally took the forums down at Jupiter Colony, and now there is like a lot of links, social media, chat. There's host stuff at the bottom, but most importantly, Reddits and
the development page for Jupiter Development for people who are making apps for us, like the Roku app, the Android apps.
And this is where a lot of the GitHub stuff is. So if you want to look at that Chrome extension code, go right ahead. If you can also on GitHub, I guess you can suggest modifications. Yeah,
or submit bugs and things like that.
Yeah. So where is the tab that I? Okay.
There you go.
No.
Hold on. Wait for it. What are you looking for?
There.
Use your words.
No. Where did it go?
Use your words. I don't know what you're looking for.
The tab that has the newsletter in it.
That would be Lost Cause. Lost Cause.
Did I not? Oh,
I say abort.
I didn't set it to open in a new window.
No,
That's dumb. No. Okay, well, anyway. But then don't forget, we also have the Jupiter Colony community, which I also didn't set to open in a new window. Ran by Albert Westra.
Yep, over on G+. Yeah, I like that.
Okay. And then here's a screenshot of Chris and myself helping Alan troubleshoot some of the setup things with his new Wirecast.
This is before the first BSD Now episode.
Yeah. So I thought that was kind of neat to include so that you guys can see.
That was late at night, too.
It was.
Yeah.
I was literally staying up to do it. Yeah. I've been going to bed at like 8 o'clock every night with Bella.
Because of the old.
Because when she sleeps, I sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then the contact form, of course, that Chris mentioned earlier.
Go to jupiterbroadcasting.com/contact.
There it is. Drop this down.
Choose FauxShow.
I want FauxShow to know about it.
Yep.
And then talk to me.
Yep.
Actually, you could be included in the mail sack regardless of which topic you choose.
But yeah, you got a better shot in general or FauxShow, though.
Typically general or FauxShow. Yeah. So, I think that might be it for this first FauxShow.
Pow! So don't forget the FauxShow is now live on Fridays at 3 p.m. Pacific over at jblive.tv. Don't know what time that is in your local area? Go to jupiterbroadcasting.com/calendar.
Is it /calendar? Because I noticed it's /release-calendar.
There's actually like 3 different iterations.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We need to take out the release because it's not the release. It's only live times. So, what? We unboogered it.
Girl, it's fine.
But what's great is we actually got a contact form today that I was going to share, but it was private.
Oh.
So, but it was, thank you so much for adding that. I now have added this to my calendar.
Right.
Because
you can add it to your own calendar. If
they would have added it before, it would have been
false.
False. Yeah.
No. He's wrong.
Oh.
It always would have been in your local time zone if you added it to your calendar.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well,
but
that's
now
how
that
much I know.
now that it is presented in your time zone, people are more comfortable adding it.
Okay. Yes.
One of the things we did do, which probably made it easier for him, is we took out when shows are released, so only when shows are live.
That's what I was saying about unboogering it.
Oh, that's what you meant?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not a release calendar. It's a live calendar.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Because usually we try to get the shows a few hours. So if you see the live time, you just, figure 3 to 4 hours for post-production and encoding and uploading, and then it's available. So if you see something live, it's usually a couple hours after that it's released. That's what we shoot for, at least.
I found a calendar button, a calculator button, but it doesn't bring up a calculator.
Maybe next time.
Yeah.
Stay tuned to find out.
All right. Well, that's it for this episode of The Faux Show. We will see you next week.
Don't forget, you can catch recent episodes of The Faux Show on
jupiterbroadcasting.com/FauxShow.
Also, get them on demand in the iTunes store. Search for Faux Show.